entertainmentbuddha.com.
Hey there, Walking Dead Nation, Matt Heywood from entertainmentbuddha.com, and I am here to do the last, not the last of all time, just the last of this half-season finale of The Walking Dead's top X moments from a certain episode. So we got the Season 7 mid-season finale last night, and it was slow-moving. Really, not a lot happened till the end, but it was still good. Definitely kind of course-corrected the show for moving forward, and we're definitely going to have a very exciting return this February. So without further ado, here are the top 7 moments from Hearts Still Beating. First top moment of this episode came somewhat early on. Again, it was a slow-moving episode for a mid-season finale. At least I thought so. But anyways, Rick and Aaron, they're out scavenging. They're in their little holy boat. And they end up being successful, and they land this pontoon boat that has all sorts of supplies they can give to Negan. But if you remember, at the very closing shot of this scene, we get to see this ominous boot sitting there. It's a very styled boot. It's got a steel toe and some sort of electrical cord wrapped around it. So who is this? They're watching Rick and Aaron, and if you stuck around for the end of the episode, you saw there was an extended scene, again, featuring this mysterious watcher. Who is it? Is it a whisperer? Is it Dwight? Is it Negan's right-hand man, the other dude, you know, the guy from Grand Theft Auto? Who knows, but this boot is important. It will come into play later on this season. The second top moment of this episode took place when Carol, Morgan, and Richard from the Kingdom all sat around and powwowed about, according to Richard, going to war with the Saviors. So kind of like the Rick and Hilltop was last year, Richard realized Saviors are no good. They need to go, and it's better to attack them while they least expect it. So he starts kind of getting that fire sparked within Carol and Morgan about potentially using them to convince Ezekiel to go to war. And as we saw at the end of this episode, it looks like the other communities are starting to think about fighting back. The third top moment from this episode comes when Daryl, you know, we saw last week he got this note with the motorcycle key saying, "Go now." We still don't know who gave it to him. Was it Sherry? Was it Dwight? How was it Jesus? No one knows. But Daryl got the point and got his ass moving out of his cell. So first he stopped off in a room and got a new pair of clothes, ate a whole thing of peanut butter, and just kind of, I don't know, maybe appreciated being free and a nice little meal. Then he headed out to find his bike. Remember, he's got the key. Lo and behold, who does he run into? Well, Fat Joey, the guy that used to guard his door. And Daryl, even though Joey was trying to give up peacefully, Daryl channeled his inner Negan and beat the chubby man to death in the head with a pipe. Literally Negan style. I mean, even Jesus showed up and was looking at him like, holy shit, this guy is possessed. So Daryl's free. Who the hell knows what Jesus was doing at the sanctuary? It was kind of plot holy, his whole involvement, but whatever. It was convenience. Daryl's out of prison. He's at the hilltop with everyone else. So a definite key moment. The next top moment was brief, but I still think key for the series going forward when it returns in February, and this is Michonne. So we knew she kidnapped a savior at the end of the last episode. This one we got to see where they're going, and lo and behold, she did take her to the compound, but stayed far enough back to show Michonne, like, look, this is Negan, I'm Negan, you're pretty much fucked. She said, essentially, kill me. I'd rather you kill me and burn this car than me go back there. So again, I think this was important because it showed Michonne how big of a threat the Saviors really are, which kind of paid off on her talk with Rick towards the end of the episode, but also just show you how horrible it is to live under Negan's rule, because this lady, again, would rather have someone kill her than go back to Sanctuary. The next top moment definitely was the episode's best, and it led into 2 more top moments that I've yet to cover, and that is when Spencer finds his guts. So we know Spencer's a douchebag. He doesn't like Rick. He buddies up with Negan, or tries to, brings him some whiskey, they're shoot and pull, and Spencer kind of clues Negan in on, hey, Rick's not a good leader, he's going to turn on you, I should be the leader. To which Negan said, you know what, if you want to be the leader, you kill Rick yourself, get some guts. But before he could let them do that, Negan kind of took offense to Spencer's douchiness, stabs him in the stomach, slits across his stomach, and his guts come pouring out in one of the cooler deaths featured in The Walking Dead. So, like I said, this sets up the next top scene and the one after that, and really kind of helps the group get on the bandwagon to go on the attack. The next top moment is more a series of top moments, as they all kind of took place rapid style, so we'll just go ahead and call them one top moment, and that is Rosita's shot heard around Alexandria. So we know Rosita wanted to kill Negan. She had Eugene manufacture 1 bullet for her, and she gets her chance. So right after he guts Spencer, he's talking shit to him. What does she do? She's like, fuck it, pulls out her gun and shoots. But she misses because it's TV and it's comic books, it's not real life. Somehow from 10 yards she misses a dude with a handgun. It hits his bat, so Lucille takes some damage. And Negan obviously takes offense to it, to which Rosita gets a new scar on her face. Negan asks one of his henchwomen to blast someone, so Olivia gets popped, the chubby girl that he kept making fun of for eating too much while looking over Alexandria's food. Plus, it also led to Eugene getting taken captive by Negan, so now Negan has a bullet maker. So it was just like I said, a culmination of top moments all in one, thanks to Rosita's poor shooting skills. But hey, the gang is ready to kick ass, and that leads into our final top moment. The final top moment of the Season 7 mid-season finale is the season's most uplifting so far. So, a bunch of shit went down in Alexandria. Rick is starting to understand that, you know what, there is no peaceful relationship with Negan's saviors. So he, with, you know, the help of Michonne, kind of giving him some love and convincing him that she too realized that they need to make this decision together, they all decide, let's go over to the hilltop and let's start talking about our plan of attack. So all our buddies are back together now. Daryl's out of Negan's prison. Maggie is looking like she's going to start running hilltop. So they all got together. Jesus was there too. They were smiling. First time we've probably seen people smile in this season. So it was a good feeling, but we know there's probably a long road ahead as Rick's Alexandria, Maggie's Hilltop, hopefully the Oceanside ladies, and of course Ezekiel's Kingdom will band together to take on Negan and the Saviors. Thanks for watching, everyone. Like I said, it was a slow episode, but a fruitful one. It definitely helped to set the tone for the second half of this season. Who knows if Negan will make it out? I'm guessing he will, but it does look like we're finally pushing towards a battle between the sane survivor colonies and Negan's saviors.